This is the Chevrolet Cruze Eco, a special extra green version of Chevy's latest compact car. The standard Cruze replaced the Cobalt and Cavalier before it, and it's safe, sensible, and fuel efficient. The Cruze Eco takes the standard car and adds extra equipment for the shopper looking to do their part for the environment and their fuel bills. Twitter followers had many questions about the Cruze Eco, so I'm here with the answers. Question 1. What does the Eco designation mean? Answer. That friendly little green badge on the trunk shows other motorists that you've bought a car that does its part to reduce fuel consumption and minimize the spewage of harmful stuff into the atmosphere. Question 2. Is it nice to drive? Answer. Very. On a test drive, you'll likely be surprised at noise levels, refinement, smoothness, and an overall upscale feeling to the Cruze's driving experience. I sure was. This feels like a pricier car than it is. Heck, even far beyond the speed limit, the cabin remains fairly quiet and things feel composed and planted. Question number 3. Why does this Eco model exist? Answer. The Chevy Cruze Eco exists to tackle a problem, and at the core of that problem is that today's shopper wants a car that both performs and is fun to drive, but also one that's good on gas and good for the environment. Now, it achieves this with modifications to things like its tires, aerodynamics, and gear ratios. And it's also got a 1.4-liter engine, which is small but nothing to bark at because this one's turbocharged, meaning that when you're driving it gently, you've got 1.4-liter fuel economy, but you put your foot down and you've got turbocharged performance that offers up plenty of sauce. This is all just a little bit of advanced engineering at work to make sure that you save fuel and have fun doing it. How do you like them apples, conventional thinking? Question 4. Why not just make all Cruze models extra fuel efficient? Answer. Simple, really. There are folks out there willing to pay a premium for an extra green vehicle, but that may not be willing to make the shift into a diesel or hybrid, so Chevrolet has devised this extra efficient model to sell to them. It's not a new concept. For instance, Subaru does something similar with their PZEV models. Some automakers do have small cars approaching the Cruze Eco's mileage ratings without the addition of an extra cost package, but it's all about giving the shopper plenty of choice. Question. What exactly did they do to make the Cruze Eco more economical? Answer. By changing gear ratios and the 6-speed manual transmission, installing low rolling resistance tires, and even using a special weight-reducing body welding process, engineers were able to trim away even further at the fuel consumption over the standard car. They even added numerous aerodynamic tweaks, including these shutters in the grille that open and close to optimize airflow, and some underbody paneling to make the Cruze Eco glide through the air. Question 6. Does it have a nice interior? Answer. Not bad at all. It's not the market's freshest or most modern cabin, but it is above the norm for a rich and dynamic look. At-hand storage is adequate, gauges are slick, seats are comfy, and I noted no issues with spaciousness. It's actually roomier inside than you'd think, and a big trunk opening too. Question 7. It's turbocharged, so it must be fast, right? Answer. Well, there's plenty of low-end torque, which translates into confident passing and merging power, but that turbo isn't there to make this a performance weapon, so don't go trying to drag race any Camaros, right? Question. Any complaints? Answer. Don't really have any minor complaints. They've pretty much nailed this car in every way you could think of, but I do have one major one, and it's this clutch. Now, more and more automakers are putting these softer, wimpy clutches in their cars because it makes it easier for folks that don't really know how to drive standard to do it properly and smoothly. But this one, there's no bite, there's no feel. You can't really tell what's going on the other end of the pedal. It feels like it's connecting the engine to the drive wheels not with steel and friction material, but with mashed potatoes and gravy. Also, I was disappointed with the headlight performance on the highway at night. Question. So, how's the mileage? Answer. Well, pretty darn good. On my watch, the Cruze Eco put away about 7 liters per 100 kilometers of regular gas in the city and as low as 4.6 on the highway, which is really impressive. Owners can expect to average better than my 6 liter per 100 kilometer combined figure in real life if they have a lighter foot than me. End of the day, this is a machine that delivers a refined driving character, pleasing relative performance, and really good mileage. If that's your cup of tea, Cruze Eco starts around $19,500 with a standard 1.4 liter turbo engine. The standard Cruze with a 1.8 liter non-turbo engine is priced from $15,000. Thanks for watching.